Hello, my name is Shan Stratton, owner of Core Health Products. I've been so blessed over the past 16 years to work with everyone from professional athletes to general population America, all the way down to our youth. And one of the challenges that I'm seeing continuing to get worse and worse in America today is our inability to digest or utilize the nutrients that we're consuming. See, I believe that we're becoming a country that is overfed and undernourished due to the fact that food coming in is not fully being utilized. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you here today is a visual demonstration of how enzymes increase the digestion, breakdown, and utilization of the nutrients that you are consuming. See, we hear so much about heartburn and acid reflux, even to the point that there's a disease labeled GERDS, gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is basically indigestion or the inability to digest. So when we look at what is required for digestion, enzymes are required and probiotics are required for nutrients to be broken down. In fact, do you know that the body cannot even use protein? The body can't even use carbohydrates and cannot use fat. What it uses is the broken down portions. Protein broken down into amino acids. Carbohydrates broken down into simple sugars, and fats broken down into fatty acids. That's what the body uses. Enzymes are required for that process to occur. Whenever you cook or process any food over 118 degrees, you kill every enzyme in that or those foods. So every time you eat cooked or processed foods, healthy or unhealthy, when you consume them, there are no enzymes, so its ability to be digested is limited. So what I want to do is I want to show you a visual demonstration, and the easiest way to demonstrate is with a dark, I use a chocolate pudding. It's just very easy for you to see on camera the change that we're going to make. And if you would, with me for just a minute, I'd like you to visualize some of the foods that you might eat that is cooked or processed, whether it be bad or good. You can visualize a Whopper, or you can visualize a grilled chicken breast that's organic, or you can visualize a baked potato. Whatever it might be that you consume, healthy or unhealthy, when you cook that food, there are no enzymes. So I want you to allow this pudding pack to represent the cooked or processed food or foods that you might eat. When that food or those foods go into the body, much like this, there are no enzymes in this food. Just open this pack up. We're going to stir it around just like we're going to do the other pack here in a minute. And you're going to see that as the food goes in, okay, thick, large chunks, we do chew it up and it goes down, but it's thick. Okay, it's not going to pour out, it's not going to come out. Now the other one, I want you to visualize this one as being the same food, the exact same food that we have over here, but this time what we're going to do is we're going to add just one simple capsule of our Core Health Products Digestive Health. Now see, Digestive Health has many different enzymes and probiotics. I'm going to open up the capsule. I'm going to simply pour the contents of the capsule, which again are enzymes and probiotics, which are required for digestion and utilization of those foods. Now I'm going to stir it up just a little bit here, just like I did the other one there. Give it a good stirring. And as you're visualizing this food going down into the stomach, okay, we chew it up, so we break it from the large macronutrient, if you will, chunks, we swallow it, it sits in the upper portion of the stomach, and in the upper portion of the stomach, the enzymes within the foods that we consume, just like this here, should activate and begin the digestion or the breakdown of those nutrients. Protein into amino acids, carbohydrates into simple sugars, fat into fatty acids. And it's those enzymes and probiotics required for that process. Now, I also want, as this is sitting here for a minute, I want you to visualize for me any cooked or processed food that we sit out in the sun compared to raw foods. All raw foods are packed full of enzymes, just like what I put in this pack over here. Okay? And all raw foods, if you set those outside, and you come back after about 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, they start turning brown and getting soft. The enzymes within raw food starts to break that down. Over here, though, your cooked and processed foods have no enzymes. So when you come back, whether it be 1 hour, 8 hours, 10 hours, or 10 days for that matter, those foods are much like they were when you set them out there. They're still hard. They're not getting softer like the ones that have enzymes. When you take that into the body, the cooked and processed foods causes the body to rob enzymes. We deplete that enzymatic production. We tax the pancreas from producing enzymes, and it gets lower and lower and lower. And eventually we start having the inability to digest, or indigestion, heartburn, acid reflux. Okay? So those are the types of reasons why enzymes are important. When we eat raw foods, the enzymes are there to digest it and break it down. Now we're going to give it about 30 more seconds here. I want to give you one more visual to think about. We can take, and it refers to and talks about how we have to break nutrients down for the body to recognize it. We can drill down in the earth and we can find oil, and we can bring oil back up to the surface. And oil is valuable. We use it for almost everything that goes on. Okay, everything that's made, most things that are made require the usage of oil in one aspect or another. Now we can take some of that oil, we can process it, break it down into gasoline. We can put that gasoline in a car and we can drive the car. Now if my car runs out of gas, you know that I couldn't take some of this oil and put it in the gas tank and expect it to run the car. Why? Because that oil, that valuable commodity, is not recognized in that form for the car to be able to have the energy to move. Same thing with our bodies. When we consume food, healthy or unhealthy, until the body processes it, breaks it down into a form that our car, our body, recognizes, it will not provide the energy and the health and immunity, vitality, all those things that we're looking for every single day. So here is the visual that I wanted to complete, okay? In as short as about 3 minutes, this one over here, which represented the cooked and processed foods that we all eat every day, healthy or unhealthy, we swallow it. There are no enzymes to start this digestive process. And you can see that it's basically the same thing. It's not going to pour out, it's not going to come out, it's still thick. On the other hand, we take this one, that we put just one simple capsule of digestive health in it. It's only been, again, about 3 minutes, and it started to digest and break down into a form that your body can recognize. Here is the food that you consumed with the Core Health Products Digestive Health product. Simply pour it just like chocolate milk all the way to the very end. Folks, that is the difference of having enzymes taken on a daily basis. As we teach here at Core Health Products, nutrient utilization is much more important than simply nutrient consumption. Here at Core Health Products, there's one unchanging principle, and that is that your body deserves the best nutrition possible.